I believe in clarifying relaxed hair. I think that everyone should have a good clarifying shampoo in their relaxed hair regimen. And I believe this for a while, particularly as long as I've been on my relaxed hair journey. Although it's kind of funny that a clarifying shampoo is the one main shampoo I was using before I started my hair journey. And that was not a good experience, so I wouldn't recommend it. But I do think that if you have a good clarifying shampoo and you use it wisely, it can work wonders for your hair. Over the years, I've used several different clarifying and deep cleansing shampoos from different brands, and some of those shampoos have been better than others, including the one that I currently use. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably won't be surprised about what this shampoo is because I talk about it quite a lot on my feed, but my go-to clarifying shampoo right now is the ORS Olive Oil Moisture Restore Creamy Aloe Shampoo, and we're going to talk about this shampoo and why I like it so much in this video. Not only is this my go-to shampoo, it's also a popular favorite in the relaxed hair community. Several big relaxed haired bloggers and vloggers actually use this shampoo. And I think one of the reasons it's popular is because it can double as a neutralizing shampoo after relaxer touch-up. But the biggest reason I think is because it's not drying like a lot of other clarifying shampoos are. Believe me, I know how dry and clarifying shampoos can be. As I mentioned, I was using one as my main shampoo before I started my relaxer journey, and I was trying to figure out, why is my hair so dry? Why is it breaking off? Well, it's because I was drying my hair out with the clarifying shampoo. So when it came to this one, I was a little skeptical and I wasn't jumping to try it because all of my experiences with shampoos that were clarifying and deep cleaning, except for the one I was currently using at that time, were negative. They were drying out my hair. They weren't bringing any life back to my hair. They were taking all the moisture out. So I didn't want to try any other one. The one that I was using at that time is by a brand that I don't talk about anymore, and partially because they went and discontinued that shampoo. But that deep cleansing shampoo that I was using, it was sulfate free, it was moisturizing for my hair, but it was cleaning my hair really well. And I didn't think that once it was discontinued that I'd be able to find anything that could be as good or better than it. So once that deep cleansing shampoo I was using was discontinued, I needed to find something new, and I was not looking forward to having to do some kind of extensive search. But then it hit me, there was this shampoo that was being talked about a lot that was a clarifying shampoo. Everyone really liked it. So I was like, okay, we'll start our search there. And if it doesn't work for me, then I'll go ahead and start trying some others and see what I can find. Luckily for me, when I was ready to buy this little shampoo, it was on sale at Sally Beauty. Now, I will tell you, if you want to go running to Sally Beauty to find this shampoo, you probably won't find it because I haven't seen it on its website in quite a while anymore, and I haven't seen it in the store, so I don't know that they sell it anymore, but maybe you might look out and find it at yours. If you don't, then there are several other local hair beauty supplies that you can probably find it at, and it's also found online. As I said, I was skeptical, and I usually am when it comes to hyped up products. I mean, how can a clarifying shampoo clean my hair without drying it out? Like, how? How is this even possible? I was like, okay, well, let me actually do some of my own research on this shampoo and see what it's all about. So the ORS Creamy Aloe Shampoo has a few different claims, and let me tell you what those are. The first one is that it gently cleanses and doesn't strip away natural oils. Okay, that sounds great. It detangles the hair, leaving it tangle-free and soft. Also like that. It removes buildup, including dull relaxer buildup. So it can get kind of, I think, a little deeper than some clarifying shampoos do. And after reading that claim, I felt that it was better formulated for relaxed hair than other clarifying shampoos. And then the last two claims that I saw that really stood out to me was that it moisturizes and it adds shine. What kind of clarifying shampoo is going to claim that? So then that got me looking at the ingredients, and I noted 3 key ingredients that it calls out, and these are also ones that stood out to me. One is olive oil to nourish and add moisture. The second is aloe vera for adding moisture. And the third is panthenol for removing buildup. So I was impressed that it's got 2 key ingredients that are about adding moisture to the hair. All right, so I got this shampoo from Sally Beauty. I went ahead and was ready to use it. And I went and followed the instructions, which is to work the desired amount into your wet hair and create a rich lather. Then you rinse it thoroughly and repeat as needed. So I followed the instructions, and I actually was using it twice. So I used it for my first lather and my second lather. I have to say it did a really good job. Like, it lathered really well, but it didn't strip my hair. Like, usually when you have shampoos that lather really well, you're kind of scared that, like, oh my goodness, all the moisture is going to be gone from my hair. I didn't feel like it. My hair felt like it was being brought back to life. It felt moisturized. It didn't feel dry. It didn't feel limp. It felt good. And as I went through the rest of my wash day when I was first using it, I was like, this is good. My deep conditioner didn't need to work overtime to add back in the moisture that the shampoo took out. And so it was just adding more moisture on top of the shampoo. It was just a really great experience. Like I really, really enjoyed it. And I also felt that it wasn't leaving any residue on my hair, because that was another concern, which I didn't mention before, but I was also kind of like, if it's not stripping all the moisture away, is it getting all of the dirt, oil, and buildup off of my hair? Because sometimes you have shampoos where you clean your hair and you use it, and then your hair just feels like, okay, now I've just got like wet buildup on my hair. Like it didn't really break it down to get rid of it. This broke it all down, got rid of it. And like I said, it gave my hair the feeling of a fresh start. So this shampoo ended up becoming a staple for me, ended up becoming a go-to clarifying shampoo for me. In fact, it's the only clarifying shampoo I use right now. Over time, I have changed the way that I use it. When I first started using it, I was using it as my first and second lather shampoo when I would clarify my hair. Now I don't feel that I need to do that. I will use it as typically my first lather, and then I will follow up with a moisturizing shampoo to add just a little bit more moisture to my hair. This doesn't strip my hair. I could go with 2 lathers, but I feel like it's kind of overkill for me at this time. And I really started doing that when I had protein overload and really needed to add more moisture back to my hair. And so the more moisture I give my hair, the better my hair is. Now, this shampoo says you can use it on a weekly basis. Clarifying shampoos do not need to be used on a weekly basis unless you have really, really dirty hair. Like you're doing stuff where there's a lot of dirt and oil that's getting on your hair in between your washes all the time, or you're like a swimmer and you need to get rid of the chlorine from your hair. You don't need to clarify your hair every single week. I used to clarify my hair on a monthly basis. So like every 4 weeks I would clarify my hair. And then I would also clarify my hair like a week or 2 before my relaxer touch up, and then like the week after. But I have stopped being so stringent about it. I basically do my clarifying shampoo when my hair tells me it needs it. So that can be things such as, it's been several weeks since I clarified my hair. So it's been like 2 months and I'm like, I haven't used a clarifying shampoo. We probably ought to do that. It might be a couple of weeks since I actually washed my hair. So typically I wash my hair on a weekly basis, but occasionally I might go 2 weeks in between my washes. And I know during that time, I might have spent time outside. I've worked out, so I've sweated. I've used some products and such as moisturizers and oils on my hair. So I have a lot that probably needs to be broken down because it's been a couple of weeks. And so I'll pull out the clarifying shampoo for that. I've also noticed that when my hair has a lot of buildup from product, oil, dirt, and sweat on it, it doesn't act right, meaning that it's hard to style my hair. It can feel dry. It can look dull. So when I'm having issues with my hair and I'm like, okay, it's not acting right. It didn't act right after that last wash. Let's go ahead and use the clarifying shampoo this time around. So needless to say, this is my go-to clarifying shampoo. I told you why I love it so much, why it's part of my hair regimen, but I also have a few additional notes that I wanted to share about this shampoo. One is that it's really creamy, so you only need a small amount to get a good lather. I don't have to use a lot. So this bottle actually lasts me quite a bit, especially because I don't use it every single week. I use it every like 2 to 4 to 6 weeks. The scent for this shampoo isn't great. It's actually a little clinical, but it's not a strong scent and it doesn't linger in my hair. So really it's not a big deal. And to be honest, when I was thinking about what I was going to be telling you about this shampoo, I was like, oh, I probably ought to talk about the scent. And then I was thinking, what scent? I don't even remember that it has a scent because the scent doesn't last long at all. The shampoo is pretty affordable. I can find it for under $10 here in the US. I can also get it on sale sometimes, but I can't speak about how it is overseas. I know that sometimes availability and pricing when you're buying stuff outside of the US is harder and more expensive, so I don't know about that. The ORS website says the shampoo is actually sulfate free. I haven't seen that on any of the bottles that I've purchased, so I don't know if it's really true. The ORS website says the shampoo is sulfate free. I honestly don't know if that's true. I haven't seen that mentioned on any of the bottles that I've purchased. I don't know if they changed the packaging since I bought my last bottle. I wanted to at least put that out there, even though I don't know whether that claim is true or not. And I will also say that this clarifying shampoo does not irritate my scalp. I've used some where it can make my scalp itch because it dries it out a lot. And I know that it doesn't irritate my scalp because I apply my shampoo first to my scalp before I apply it to the rest of my hair. And I work it in to make sure I'm getting rid of buildup and product that is on my scalp. So it doesn't irritate it. And I've got a sensitive scalp. Like, it can get irritated quite easily, and I can be like having to scratch all throughout the week. I've had that happen, and I've had to go and rewash my hair, but I don't have that issue with this shampoo. Now, if you're not convinced that this is the shampoo for you and you're not sure if you want to try it or not, I do have some other options that I list here in this video called 7 clarifying shampoos for relaxed hair. But before you go and watch that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.